Alright guys, Peter von Panda here, hey, with my 2012 Fiat 500. One of the things that I've never really liked about this 500 are the wheel and hubcaps on here. They just kind of make it look silly and feminine. But finally, after 6 years, ended up buying on eBay a set of used normal sport alloy wheels. And as you can see here, they have kind of a polished front and then a black center or a recessed area, or actually it's not black, it's more of a kind of a dark gray gunmetal, kind of like the Grigio color but even a little darker. So cool thing about these is that I got them cheap. Looks like they did come with the center cap. The wheels look like they're in pretty good condition. I know one of them at least has advertised curb rashes, but both my tires and the tires on here are pretty bad shape, so we're gonna have to replace those anyway. But want to see if we can get them on the car and if it improves the look at all. Alright guys, so got them on here, and I think there's no doubt in my opinion that, man, these alloys look way better. I've always been a big fan of the, these alloy wheels on the Sport. Just never had the right opportunity to pick up a set, because they're generally actually pretty expensive for buying them new. But like I said, when I bought them used here, finally got a pair. Only had to wait 6 years to do it. But obviously you can pick up a set. Generally, I think all of the wheels from any Fiat 500 will fit another 500, not the L or the X, but even wheels off the Abarth should fit your Pop or your Lounge, etc., etc. So that's kind of nice. I think it's a 4x98mm pattern, and yeah, I mean, I think it looks great. Now, one of the things that I might say is that I think the Sport might be a little lower suspension because there's a pretty big gap up here. So does it look like it's an off-roader? Maybe a little bit. But certainly kind of making a minimal change like that on this car is not going to be worth the effort, especially, suspension changes can be quite expensive. So versus the old version with those 15-inch wheels with hubcaps, which looked like wheels with hubcaps, and I think kind of messed up the look a little bit. I probably wish that they would not do wheels and hubcaps on most cars, versus the look here with these alloys. And like I said, the kind of nice thing about these alloys, not only do you have this polished with like a laminate, there's some sort of coating on top of it, so you get kind of this like raw metal look, but then the insides are in a very metallic gray, even more so than the Grigio paint, but kind of more of a maybe a smidge darker and a smidge more metallic. But that does help kind of draw your eye in, and that will also kind of tie it together with that Grigio paint. So that's kind of nice, particularly on the gray Fiats. I think they look particularly nice. So check it out if you want to do an upgrade and you can find a set cheap. I think, man, it's pretty awesome. Peter von Panda, out.